Hey, how's it going? All right.
People be like, people be like,
Sorry, I farted.
I still have no idea what that's in there for, but that's all right. How's it going, everyone? Today, wherever you are from in this beautiful, rainy night for me, world. Okay, so yeah, we got another beer and cheese. Hey, look, man, we got Watch My Haircut. How you doing, buddy? We got Poppy Eats. Cheers. All right, so I want to introduce my panel and say thank you for being here. Let me get my words right and all of my phrases and everything. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews,
cheers.
East Coast Elky Reviews, and
Yeah.
Bumpy Road Brews. Cheers, guys. Thank you for
Cheerios.
being here. All right, so yeah, we got another beer and cheese as always, where we pair it up. We see if it works. So let's see what we got. Starting with Miscellaneous.
All right. Cheers. Welcome in, boys. I got a cheese. It's from Wisconsin. I guess the name of the company is Miser. This is a wild morel and leek jack cheese. 8 ounces, $6.65 for the block. Yeah, it's still good. It's good till next year. So yeah, morel mushrooms and leeks. Yeah, all kinds of bits and bobs in there. Pretty. That's a big chunk of mushroom there and there. Yeah, got the cheese sliced up. Interested, something new, something different. I'm honestly surprised to see a fancy jack cheese.
Yeah.
You know, a fancier, more high end because everyone knows jack cheese. It's kind of just like, but yeah, different stuff. And yeah, like I said, the beer man before we started, this is gonna be kind of a make it or break it type of thing for me right here. So I got a product here. They're out of I can't remember. Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is from Founders Brewing Company. It's bottled on 8/9/22. This is their re-release of the Maple Mackinac Fudge, or Mackinac Fudge, whatever how you're gonna say it. Yeah, comes in at 11% ABV. New label. I'm honestly scared. Where's my church key? So this today at the Total Wine.
Get out of here.
But yeah, got my proper glassware, barrel aged glass series, the barrel aged series. Cheers, bro. Yeah, so dirty glass on either side. We'll try and get you. That's terrible. 1.5 finger head, maybe. Yeah, it's pushing it. Got a dark color to it. Well, we'll see.
Nice.
I don't know. Does it say made with? You can go ahead. I'll check because I know it was made with artificial flavor last time.
Well, thank you, Miscellaneous. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
If East Coast is ready, here you go. If not, we can go to Bumpy. Here, I'll go to Bumpy.
Here I am.
Here you are.
All right. So for the cheese, first off, I'll just show what my cheese looks like. I got a pile I cut up over there, and I don't want to tilt it too much, but you can see it's infused with something red. This is from Deer Creek. It's called the Rattlesnake. It's a specialty cheddar cheese. It's infused with tequila and habanero peppers. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a little story on the back about the cheese. Then the beer that I'm going to pair this with, I was thinking about doing a stout, but then I'm like, I don't know. The stout might cover up any tequila notes, so I'm going to go with a double IPA. This was a collaboration between Kettlehead Brewing Company and Spyglass. It's called Phantom Friends. 7.9% ABV. And it's brewed at Kettlehead's new location. So both Spyglass and Kettlehead both just opened up new locations. So I guess they're growing and they need more room. So it's kind of cool. I don't know what hops are used in this. Maybe is there hops out there called Phantom?
I think there is.
But we'll give it a pour.
It's not a hop. It's some type of additive. I forgot what the hell. I think it's for aromatics or something.
Oh,
1 second.
so yeah, can art, and there's the pour. It's got a nice vibrantly white shade. It's the head's gonna kind of go away. The bubbles are starting to become kind of rocky, but it's soap sudsy kind of. The beer color is that kind of hazy melted lemon lollipop. It's that bright yellow coloration. So
Nice.
cheers.
Cheers. All right. Hey, thanks, Sunfish. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Well, cheers, Bumpy. Hopefully that
Yeah.
works out. Tanner, you are up.
Cheers, Bumpy. All
Cheers,
right.
Tanner.
Yeah, it says it's made from Sauvignon Blanc grapes, some type of powder.
Oh, it's
root blend powders.
Yeah, I had a beer that had that in the other day.
Whatever.
Cheese. Just got me some Tillamook pepper jack. Looking at the cheese, it's a white cheese. Decent amount of flakes in there. So that's good. Don't want to shank my computer screen. Yeah. Cheese looks pretty good. Definitely a little bit drier cheese, a little oily. That looks good. The beer I got. I've seen this before. I've never seen singles, but I've been interested. I got Ninja versus Unicorn double IPA. It's by Pipeworks. Pipeworks Brewing Company, brewed and canned in Chicago, Illinois. 8% alcohol by volume, double IPA. Package 10/24/22. And yeah, I've seen this one for a while. I've just never tried it. But yeah, let's crack this open. Got my Longwood Beerworks glass. Guessing Westy.
You ain't getting no haze craze.
Yeah, guessing it's the West Coast IPA. Oh, look at that. That almost, honestly, that kind of looks like a lager.
Yeah.
It's golden,
Sure does.
fizzy, white head that's kind of dissipating pretty quick. Lots of effervescence. Yeah, that's as clear as it gets. There was a little bit of a chilled haze, but like I said, that if I handed you this and didn't let you get the aromas or taste and asked you what this was, you'd probably say it was a lager. But yeah, we'll see what happens. 8% alcohol by volume, double IPA with some pepper jack cheese. So, cheers.
Cheers. Mute. Thank you, Tanner. All right. Yeah, you said enhanced, and that's definitely a thiolized hop powder. The thiols will enhance the aromas and flavors of your hops. That's what my yeast is thiolized yeast from Omega hops or yeast, whatever the hell. So hopefully that'll work out. Cool. Glad we all know that now. So I'm gonna be doing Face Rock Creamery today. Cheese curds. I've done these I think before. Vampire Slayer garlic cheddar curds. I'll open them in a bit, but yeah. There you go. Big old Curdy's. Big old Curdy's. Big old fucking 19.2 from Sweetwater 420 Imperial IPA. Found it fresh.
Have you
It's,
had that before?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
This is Enjoy by 4.2, I believe, because it says 23. So we're like hella fresh, probably a month in. And it's 9.1%. So let's go ahead and open it. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Oh, shit now. Fuck. Hold on. Damn, what the hell, Ken? What's wrong with you? That smells good. All right. So it's a nice copper, almost like a amber kind of copper or some copper. I guess I'll call it copper, deep gold copper, off-white head. Smells good, yeah. So hopefully this will go well. It doesn't smell too old, I don't think. I don't think so. Anyway, all right, there we go. As I'll clean my my keyboard now. God damn it. Let's get back to miscellaneous now and start this show. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
So here we are with the maple Mackinac fudge. Definitely getting sweet vanilla chocolate. The coffee's there. It's present. Doesn't smell burnt or anything like that. Nice roast. Got a nice, like, dark, sweet, bready, cakey type aroma. Maybe just a pinch of that acrid coffee. It's hard to say. It smells pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
These ones, they don't last.
Yeah, dude.
I got a couple buttons on mine. Don't work. Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Don't pour a beer over your keyboard.
They're done, boys. These guys are out of gas. It's too light bodied, as heavy as this was the first time I had it. A little bit more on the viscous side. I'd say medium bodied. You get a good chocolate flavor. The coffee's mild. That acrid note doesn't really come through. I was picking up just like a hair on the nose, just a tiniest little bit. It smelled like that black coffee grounds, but doesn't really come through that way in flavors. It's not overly sweet. You do get that chocolate, vanilla. I will say I don't think the maples is present in this as it was the previous one that I've had, the first cut of it. No alcohol, none, absolutely none for 11%. It doesn't feel warm going down. I mean, you are drinking a stout, you know what it is, but I don't know. You could have handed me this, and I probably would have thought it was like 8.5, 9%, just an imperial. I really don't get a lot of barrel notes either, which is kind of disappointing. You get the nice roasty malt in the coffee, and I just really can't pick up any oak presence. It's not bad by any means. Is it offensive? No. Does it taste all right? Yeah. It doesn't have any of that marzipan confectioners type of thing going on either, which I do enjoy. That it doesn't have, because I'm kind of loser beers for me. Anyways, on to the Wild Morel and Leek Jack. It's a flaccid cheese, boys. Honestly, it smells rich, buttery. You get a nice earthy. It's almost, the mushroom comes through really good. It's not as pronounced as like the truffle cheese I've had a few of those. I know Bumpy's had a couple truffle. I don't know who has either, but that mushroom, it pops. And the leek is good. It gives you like this light, fresh, green oniony type of vibe. Jack cheese, it's kind of hard to say. It's a milky, average run of the mill cheese. So let's go ahead and try it.
Cheesers.
Cheesers.
It's rich, slightly tangy, not overly salty, more milky. You get that fresh green onion leek up front, and then it starts to settle down, and that morale starts to come out. It's almost got a little bit of like a funkiness, almost like how some of those cave-aged cheeses taste, like a earthy, funky type of thing. It's got that, which isn't bad because I know damn sure know this isn't cave. Who's cave-aged Jack cheese? Come on.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I couldn't find a good saison. I wanted to get a really nice saison to pair with this. I just didn't see anything jumping out on the shelf. And I bought a Roush beer, and I opened it and kind of took a little smell on the cheese, and I'm like, yeah, it's going to run it slap over. So, yeah, let's go beer before cheese. Nice savory umami cheese with a sweet beer. Let's roll. Let's go.
Cheesers again.
Cheesers.
I'll definitely say beer before cheese. It runs it over. Cheers, rum. Been a long time. Both runs. Yeah. Beer and then cheese. The beer runs it over. You get like that slightly chivy green onion on the finish. Brings up a little bit, I guess, tanginess in the cheese. Let's try the cheese and the beer. Okay.
Cheesers again. On again.
That wasn't bad at all. The cheese definitely, having the cheese and the beer, it enhances the beer. You're getting a lot more of that vanilla maple note. Really not getting any of that vegetal flavor coming out of the cheese. I don't know. I'm going to have a few more pieces while you guys go around, but I think we could be in the right territory. Hard to say. I might need to cut some bigger pieces of cheese.
Cool.
But so far, not so bad. The cheese is good. Beer's not bad either. Can't complain.
Nice. That's a good cheese to put other flavors into, though. It's a nice base cheese.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of good.
This is good. It's just different. And I don't know. I'm not scared of the mushrooms.
Nah, me neither.
Some
Jeez.
people are just like me. But yeah, cheers.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers, bro.
All right.
Sure.
Got Tanner next.
All right. What should I do? I'll do the beer first. Been nosing it. It's got like that peach gummy, grapefruit, orange peel. It's citrusy and floral. Not to the point of like cleaner, but kind of close to it. But yeah, that peach gummy note, and then there's some, say, like caramel malt sweetness, a little bit of biscuity breadiness, maybe some mango. 8% doesn't smell like 8%. Definitely smells a little bit more on the citrusy, floral, grassy side. Yeah, doesn't smell too bad. Let's dive in. Cheers.
Nice cheese or cheers and shit. Cheers.
That tastes like shit.
Oh,
Good.
Damn it, dude.
You got the bumpy treatment.
That's not good. It tastes like that.
Just kidding.
I had that. It tastes like dirt. I had a beer that tasted like this the other day, and I didn't like it. I thought it was
Dirt?
oxidized. I had that Buttonwoods, that triple IPA tasted like this. Ugh. Not good. No bueno. It's like it's got like this dirty, funky flavor. I don't know. It doesn't look oxidized or anything. It just doesn't taste good. I don't know. Yeah.
Pour it out, Tanner.
That's
Pick it up.
What
Maybe
else
the
do I
cheese
got?
will make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Do you think it's old? Is there a date?
10/24.
Oh, shouldn't be too bad.
10/24/22.
Month.
Yeah, it's got this
Hopefully that's canned up.
it's like really earthy. It's got like this dirty, earthy aftertaste. There's a little bit like orange and grapefruit in there, but for the most part, it's got this dirty taste to it. I don't know. Let's go for the cheese. All right, let's go. This cheese is good. All right, it's dry cheese. Looks pretty dry. This one, get one with more flakes to it. There we go. That one's got some flakes. All right. Nose on the cheese. Smells like jalapeno. Pepper jack always just reminds me of nachos. You get the jalapenos. A little buttery. Kind of salty. But for the most part, you get that jalapeno pepper. Pretty strong aroma on the jalapenos, I will say. Let's dive in and try the cheese.
Cheezers.
Cheeser.
A little astringent. I'd say a good combination of creamy / dry. More on the dry side, though. The flavor, you get this jalapeno peppery flavor, but the heat doesn't pick up until the end. The aftertaste, so it's got like an afterburn to it. Some good flavor. It's not overly intense heat. If I were to rate the heat, I'd give the heat like a 6 out of 10. It's definitely a little bit more than your average spice, but it's not over the top by any means. It's a little bit of a salty aftertaste that kind of ramps up with that. I think it's probably I think the saltiness on the back end kind of works with the pepper and kind of increases the heat. Yeah, it's a good cheese. Solid cheese. Not over the top spicy. But if you want something with like a little bit of extra kick, not bad. Let's see if it maybe the spice will get rid of that dirty whatever the hell flavor that's in this beer. It doesn't smell like that, so I don't know what the issue is. I'm gonna have to look into this beer a little bit more. Cheezers.
Nice cheezers.
Godspeed, Tanner.
Yeah. It actually, the pepper is kind of overriding that funky, earthy aftertaste. The pepper's there. Get a little bit of like, I think the mango stands out a little bit more. It's not as floral. It's not as grassy, hop resin. The beer on its own is trash. I don't know. Maybe I got a bad can. From what I got in front of me, this is going to be a bad score. This is a solid pepper jack. So we'll see what happens when I continue to sip on the beer, eat the cheese. Next time around. Cheers, guys.
Right on. Cheers. Thank you, man. Cheers. All right, Bumpy.
All right. I ate some of this cheese earlier and I had to stop because
You got a bad can, Tanner.
got a bite.
Probably. That's what I'm.
It's one. Sorry, I shut up.
No problem. Yeah, it's got a weird kind of musky nose to it. There's like a fruitiness, but I can't really describe it. It's just kind of musky. I'd say like closest thing to it's probably papaya and grape. All right, let's dive in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, it's got a little bit. I'm spitting myself. A little bit of a malt presence. And it's got this real musky flavor. Bitterness on it. It doesn't seem to be super bitter. So it's kind of like lower end bitter. There's not like a lot of flavors besides this muskiness. I don't know. Musky papaya. All right.
Yum.
Oh, let me talk about the body.
Papaya.
I can do that.
How'd you know my high school nickname?
Yeah, it's got a fairly soft palate to it. Kind of a lower side, medium body. Carbonation is kind of lower side, medium as well. But yeah, I'd say it's got like a little bit of like an earthy tone to it on the finish. But all right, let's go after this cheese now. I want to show you this cheese on the inside. I mean, they ripped it with the habaneros.
Oh, jeez.
You smell it. It's a mild cheddar. It's got a buttery nose. Not a lot of funk to it. It's like a sweet butter. Can't even smell the tequila. All right.
Cheesers.
Cheesers.
Cheesers, Bumpy.
Jesus.
Cheesers, Bumpy.
So that was the thin piece. It was really quite buttery. It's quite buttery, and then
that's some hot ass cheese.
it's they
You're all
have it
shiny.
now. It hits right, like it comes right up and hits you. That piece didn't have it. Can't even think. It didn't have the tequila flavor notes like I'd gotten out of thicker pieces. So I'll try a little thicker piece.
Beer man, don't buy that cheese.
No.
Yeah, so it starts out very buttery. It's a very mild cheddar. There's a little bit of a sweet agave. You get a little bit of that kind of tequila note, and then a little bit of saltiness too. And then the freaking habanero pepper just hits. I mean, it's like right in the back of the throat. It engulfs the entire mouth mostly, but on the back, I just want to read this now because they lied. Well, not really. It says a rattlesnake is a true flavor experience. Spicy, sweet, tropical, and hot in capital letters. It says we start with a smooth, creamy, medium-aged cheddar and infuse it with premium gold tequila and habanero peppers. The warmth and sweetness of the tequila opens your palate to the smooth and creamy mellowness of a perfect aged cheddar. And just when you are wondering where the habaneros are, the heat bursts forth for an unforgettable finish. Uh-huh.
You ain't forgetting that.
But I mean, I don't think that you're like, where's the habaneros? Because it almost hits like pretty quick. Yeah. So, all right, let's.
I'm sure if the alcohol accentuates the heat too,
Yeah.
like capsaicin, maybe. Well, I know beer and spicy doesn't go together.
Cheesers again.
I do like that little hint of tequila flavor in there, though. It's nice. I do wish the cheese was sharper cheddar. You know, I would dial back the heat just a bit.
Cut small pieces, people.
Well, that was the small piece was the one that really killed me. I think I inhaled it. So drinking the beer after eating the cheese. Woo. Yeah. It kind of cuts back a bit on the muskiness. I do get a bit of the kind of grain and malt flavor notes. A little bit of sweetness out of the beer. And then it does. It just like, it makes the heat just go and flame up. All right. I'm gonna do a little beer and then eat some cheese.
Cheesers again and again.
Cheeseburgers again.
I have a like kind of earthy note, the kind of papaya musky earthiness, kind of goes back palate from the beer. There's the butter and stuff, the buttery flavor from the cheese kind of starts to go into the mouth. I think it kind of hides the tequila note though, because it is a very soft tequila note. So I don't think the tequila note really gets a chance to come through. And then the heat, the habaneros. It's not like you can taste like a habaneros in this. It's just heat. That's all it is. Because it's just like it's this.
Yeah.
It's not the chunks. Like you get some cheeses like that.
They probably put extract in that shit.
Yeah, maybe. It's pretty hot.
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah.
This is a cheese for Chadeo.
I want some.
Miscellaneous too.
Yeah. I'm sweating a little
I
bit.
saw you. You got all shining like, oh, damn, that cheese is hot.
Bumpy's glowing.
All right. I'm good.
Don't give that to your dogs.
No.
Yeah, no, hell no, dude.
You know,
Yeah,
tell
don't
you
touch your
what,
eyes
turn me
either.
down, though.
All right, Bumpy. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get the cheese going first. Beer or cheese? Should we do beer or cheese? I don't know.
Beer first.
Beer first. Let's do beer first. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna swirl it a little bit. I don't want to.
Not over the keyboard.
I was getting a hardcore candy bite on this. Big candied like apples and like some kind of melon. What is it? Cherries. Candied cherry like cherry Kool-Aid or cherry what are those little tiny hard sucker candies that are in little wrappers?
Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, like Jolly Rancher. I'm getting a big Jolly Rancher bite on this. Of red apple. There's even a caramel in this, like a caramelized kind of thing. Caramel apples and cherries. Wow. Let me get the can.
I thought that was a very interesting product.
This smells interesting. Yeah, it's got some melon in there, nectarine, maybe like not nectarine, like apricot or something. Okay, I can't really get any more out of that, but it's maybe I can try. I'll try. I'll be here all day with you guys. I'm not gonna try anymore. So it's kind of an off-white yellowed head. It has good retention. It's leaving quite a nice little rim there. If I was to stir it up, it would come right back up. And it, like I was saying, it's kind of like an amber, almost pushing at you like an amber red. It looks like fat tire or something. Almost like, well, a little more red actually. Looks kind of like a red IPA or something like that. Copper for sure. But clear beer, Westy for sure. It looks northwesty actually. It's like a northwest or something like that. A little more on the caramelized side, and I did get that caramel thing. And you're getting like a medium rising bubble and the carbonation out of the glass. So, all right, cheers. Let's drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
I gotta take another. Oh, red apples and the red apple skins. I get the skin of like like you're biting into an apple without skinning it. Just you do get a little bit of a caramel kind of punch. There's a cantaloupe melon or something coming out. Wow, this is interesting. You're right. Soft mouthfeel. It's not super hardcore. It's not creamy, but it's soft. And it's not silky. It's just real soft. Not really big on the carbonation. Actually, I said it was a medium. It's more like a medium low. Nah, man. Actually, it's pretty fuming. It's going, man. Pretty effervescent. But it just feels soft. The body is a medium body. Kind of a dried feeling on the texture on the tongue. Chalky. Powdery. Yeah. Bitter pine in the back. Big piney kind of finish. But it's definitely West Coast, in my opinion. But it does, yeah, I mean, with that pine influence, that's really nice. That really brings out the Westy kind of thing. I don't get like grapefruit or anything like. I don't get orange. I don't get like lemon or anything. It is sweet. It does have a sweetness, but it also has a salinity. There's this little saltiness, a little tight, like a slight sour kind of punch in the middle of it, going down your, going through your mouth. It's really easy to drink. There's no alcohol whatsoever. Not at all. And this is like probably 55 degrees right now. All right, cool. So let's get this going on. This is so strong. I don't think I have done these actually. This is really strong in garlic. This would ward off any vampire. Oh, creamy. Like you get that creamy, milky kind of cheesy thing. Cheddary, salty. And then that big punch of garlic and onions or something. Garlic, onions, a slight pepper. Big on the garlic, though. Whoa, dude. Very big garlic. So let's eat it. And just eat it.
Cheeser.
Cheaters. Oh, they're really hard. They're hard curds. They're not soft. I mean, they're not breaking my teeth or anything. They're milky. They got that cheesy, milky, cheddary kind of feel. Very nice. Garlic's coming through real good. Wife's gonna really love it when I kiss her tonight. There's a little herbs. There's some herbs in there. There's some kind of herbal thing. I don't know what's going on, but I do get herb. I don't know what they put in. I don't know what they put in it, but let's see real quick. Nope. No herbs, but it tastes herbal. It's got, I don't know what kind of herb. Anyway, it's salty. It's not sweet. It is chewy, kind of a chewy, and then it kind of just goes down your throat. It leaves a lot of flavor of garlic, like I said. Let's try it with the beer. Not a whole lot to say except garlic.
Cheesers.
Cheesers again.
Cheesers again.
Cheesers.
Those are really good curds, though. Good God. I'd like to melt that shit. Or, I don't know, like,
Fry.
do something with them. Fry them. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Really good. Kind of powdery. Like, not real, like, dry. Dry when you chew them. Not bad. I got a little mop water taste, though, or a can metal taste out of this or something from the cheese. I think the garlic brought out like a metallic flavor in the beer. Damn it. That didn't go very well. That kind of tastes shitty. Cheers, g'day. G'day, mate. I'm gonna kill it. You're gonna kill me for trying to talk like you. Sorry. Good to see you, g'day. All right, let's do this one more time. The beer kind of, you're getting more apple. The apple really bursts, and then you get like a real, like, weird, nasty metallic taste from the can or something. Ugh. I don't like the mix. The garlic with this is not good. I would have rather have had this garlicky stuff with like a dank New England or something like that. You know, with that garlic onion kind of like, you know what I mean? It's not. I would have rather had that, but that's okay. I could not choose something today, so I had to just take whatever was there. But no, not a good mix, and I'll have my thoughts on that later. So let's get back to Miscellaneous with his last thoughts. So, cheers.
All right, so I'm gonna rank the cheese first. The Meister, the Wild Morale and Leek cheese. This shit's gas, boys. You see it, pick it up. Yeah, I just like the rich umami Morale, the Leek. It all comes together. Like I said, the cheese is kind of more on the bland side, but it does have a nice, like, creamy, buttery, rich tanginess, which complements the mushroom and the leek. Honestly, Kobe Jack cheese, or well, no Kobe Jack. This Jack cheese, 100. I've
Awesome.
had a lot of Jack cheese in my day. This is phenomenal, out of this world product. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? Give it a shot. Really, really good. Yeah, I gotta stop eating them. It's fantastic. For the founders, the KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge, 11%. Now that it's sat, it's getting a lot more coffee aromas are coming out. A little bit. The chocolate's still there. I'd say it's leaning more towards maple than vanilla now. Maybe a little bit of some barrel action, just a wee bit. One more taste. I'm gonna give it a 90 out of 100. It's adjunct, and I will say this time when they dropped it, they didn't put artificial flavor on the label, so I don't know if they just cut a bunch of shit and they just weren't gonna label it that way again. I don't know. Yeah, even 90. I mean, it's good. It's not overly impressive. There's definitely better stuff out on the market than this. Like I said, I don't know. People think I'm being tough on founders. I just think ever since the 2019 when they sold off 90% of their company, it's kind of went down. We don't get CBS, and it's all KBS, and I don't know. I've had some good products from them in the past few years since that happened, but I just feel like their big barrel aged products are kind of lackluster a bit lately. They need to step their game back up because they were a force to reckon with, and it would be sad to see them fall off and become like a company like Oscar Blues or, you know, it's they had their bar set so high, and now you can't really eschew from that. It's that's just my opinion, and we all know what opinions are like. So the pairing, I will say, having the cheese and then the beer, it did accentuate the beer a little bit more. Brought it a little bit more on that sweet chocolate mapley side, and it did go well. I think it just the like I said, the earthy umami goes good with the sweet. This just wasn't the perfect pairing. I don't think this was the best beer, but I do think I'm in the right territory. I wish I could have found a really good saison to try that with, because I think that would have been right up the alley. Something crispy, slightly tart, a little barnyard would play well with those leeks and morel mushroom. So not bad. I think I'll stick the pairing at probably where I stuck the beer at a 90. It can go either way depending on your palate. You're in the right territory, just not the. I don't know.
Hmm.
A little bit too adjunct forward on the beer, I guess. But I know that rash beer I had would have just like totally ran it over. So I had to call an audible. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, man. 90. Cool. At least it's an A. Cheers, man. All right. Tanner, it's your turn.
All right. Can I show something on the screen for
Of
like
course.
2 seconds?
Sure.
Look at that. Look at this. That's the same beer. There's an issue.
There's
Oh, yeah,
pictures
there
of
sure is.
Corals up there too.
So with
That
that being said,
Bumpy told me too. He's had it. Stone used to do it all the.
Oh, damn it.
Stone used to do it all the time with their Enjoy By, and they would brew at different facilities, and they would fuck because it would always be like, oh, it's unfiltered, and then you get it, and it's like brilliant. You're like,
yeah.
somebody fucked this up.
Oh, let me bring you. Man, god damn it. I'm not with it today. Sorry, everyone.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. how-
Yeah, so there's definitely some canning issue, like Miscellaneous was saying. What I got,
PVW in there with rinsins.
the aromatics were good. So with that being said, I give it like it's crazy too. Beer Advocate gives it a 95, world class. They're calling this beer. Untapped gives it a 4.1. For what I got in front of me, like I said, the aromatics are good. The flavor is almost not palatable. I'll give it a 44.
I wouldn't even score that thing. I'd have to
I know.
try it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to review this. Like I said, what I got in front of me, I'll give like a 44. It's got good aromatics. It doesn't taste good, that's for sure. The cheese, Tillamook Pepper Jack, I'll give that like an 83. I will say it's not overly spicy, but I do think that the jalapenos kind of cover up some of the complexity that you could get out of the cheese. It's just more like jalapeno peppery spice kind of ride throughout, but it's good. It's not overpowering. There's a good amount of flakes in there. It's got a good ratio of dry / creamy, not overly salty. A little bit of a saltiness, like I said, kind of ramps up that spice. A little bit of a butteriness. Yeah, solid pepper jack. Pairing, don't pair these. Don't pair this specific can with this cheese. Pairing, I'll give it like a 55. I don't know. I don't even, like Miscellaneous said, I don't even think it's worth rating the beer or the pairing. Yeah, it's very unfortunate because I definitely like to branch out. I like to try new products. I like to try different stuff. I don't like to just stick to all the hype stuff. But sometimes it's like, was it really worth spending my money on something that I don't really know too much about? In this case, no. This can was like $4. I mean, I could have got a beer for Proclamation, not to say Proclamation. I don't know.
You should take a picture and tag them on Instagram.
Really, I know.
Hit them up.
Yeah,
They'll hit you back, probably.
full of Dan. But yeah, like I said, I could spend $4 on a Proclamation IPA, and I know I'm getting a quality product. I know I'm getting a decent product. It just sucks when you try to give people a shot, and then clearly there's some consistency issues. Clearly, the beer is just not brewed properly. So I don't know what happened. It seemed like most people on Beer Advocate and Untapped enjoyed it. I'm pretty easy to give a good.
Easy to please people.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to IPAs. There was another IPA I had the other day that was like tasted like this. It's like dirt. It's like I don't know what that is. It's like it literally tastes like earthy to the point where like you're playing football and you
Like
got
good dirt,
and you
like the Home Depot bought dirt, or just like your regular dirt.
playing football, you got tackled and your mouth went into the freaking grass. Like it's bad. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. You win some, you lose some.
For sure. There's a lot of trash out there.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
You gotta step
Cheers, Tanner. All right. Thank you, man. Bumpy, you're next. And you're clear.
Yeah, my stuff finally ended.
Welcome back.
All right.
Your camera.
I finally finished uploading.
Cool.
This beer, I don't know. I think some people would dig it, but for me, I don't know. It's it definitely does have a pretty potent smell, but it's just not smells I like. But it's like the people that wear patchouli or whatever the hell that weird hippie perfume is. Like they can't get enough of it, but everybody around them is like, whoa.
Yeah, it's strong.
That's kind of what this beer is like. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's the way I scored it is saying, okay, well, there's some malt presence, there's some aromas, they come through pretty good, so stuff like that. The flavors are, it's not like disgusting. It doesn't have like a bad aftertaste or anything really. So, I am gonna end up giving this a 37 out of 50, which will land it as a good beer.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's a collaboration too. Collaborations, they're kind of
Real hit or miss. I agree.
Yeah.
Plus, it's at the new brewery, so that's another thing, because you got to get your profile, your water profile, and everything reset. New area.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Overall, not too shabby. The cheese, that's another one of those kind of things where it's like, if you are just in it for heat, like you just like hot, spicy things, you'll love this cheese. If you like a milder cheddar, something where you kind of just get the buttery notes, it's not like super funk, super dry even. Or if you just like a subtle hint of tequila, those are all nice, pleasant things that are within this cheese with extreme heat. Not the hottest thing in the world, obviously, but definitely it surprised me when I first started eating it. That's why I was just like, I just sit here forever not eating the cheese because I knew it was going to destroy my palate. I wouldn't be able to taste the beer at all. So yeah, the cheese, I think I'll give it like a 41 out of 50, just for my liking of it, because there's only so much I can take of that. And like I said, I would like a little bit different flavor notes. I'd go a little bit less in the heat, maybe bring some actual pepper flavor to it. and a little more tequila, not just a slight tequila, and then amp up the aging on the cheddar, make it a drier, sharper, more functified cheddar.
More balance.
And
Yeah.
that's kind of where I'd be looking at for like hit everything kind of in the sweet spot for me. Because I do like tequila too. So, in the pairing, I don't know. I think this cheese actually could have handled the stout. Sure, I didn't know it was going to be this hot, so I think a stout, a nice coating of the palate would have been nice with this cheese. So I don't know. I think
Beer I
there's
had might have went with that.
better pairings. What's that?
The beer I had might have went with that.
Yeah, maybe. I have a stout I could have drank too.
Yeah, it would have, I think. Yeah.
Anyways, that's what this is all about, trying different things.
It is. It sure is.
And
Well,
hoping they appear.
yeah, way to have a whack at it, man. That hot shit can get you.
Yeah.
It really throws the balance off too. It's like, God, let's kind of minimize the spice and let me taste the
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, I was really like looking forward to the tequila notes and stuff, and it's like you kind of get it, then it's like, bam,
Spicy as fuck.
you're not tasting shit now, kid.
Well, cool, man. All right, Bumpy.
Cut some
Cheers,
of that
brother.
up for Justin one day.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah,
Hopefully
try
the
that.
dogs don't get it.
Not
they'll
the
probably
dog,
say it's
not
not
the dog.
spicy.
They're all gonna have a bad day.
Now tomorrow's not going to be good.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't have a spicy one. I'm off tomorrow, but that would have hurt. Today hurt. I don't know what I had last night. I think I had some hot jalapeno crackers that my wife brought home, and they were spicy. Woo. So let's go with the beer. The beer was interesting, man. It did taste like, okay, it's good until for the 4th month of next year, April. So I thought I picked a pretty fresh beer, IPA wise, and it just kind of came off tasting a little more oxidized, a little more not so much like paper brown cardboardy kind of shit, but it had that, like, the when I get red apple on an IPA, it worries me. When I get a little lemon, it worries me. Lemon tea kind of thing. I didn't get the lemon tea, but I got a big red apple bite with the skins. But I didn't get everything they were saying. I did get the pine. I did get, other things other features that were coming out of this that they spoke of. Beer Advocate gave it an 89, and Untapped gave it a 3.74. So they're basically on the same range as where I'm at. I would probably give this like an 88 out of 100. I don't think it's like great, but I don't think it's bad either. It's just I don't think I'll be buying it again though.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it's not wonderful. But no offense to the company. I'm sure some of their beers. You sent me one that wasn't too bad.
Bumpy had. I sent Bumpy 2 of them, and they got like really good. Like the one got a 98, and I think the one got like a 95 or a 97.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, the sweet
that's
water.
very high regards in the Bumpy.
Nice. Yeah,
Higher
that
rating.
is. That really is. It really is. Yeah. So 88. I could probably even go 85 on this, to be honest, but I'll go 88 just to be nice. I don't know. It wasn't that great. I could get into it again, but that would be another review.
Like you said, it was like a light bodied and like nice mouthfeel, but it was kind of like watery too. It was like it had like a weird like up and down. It's like, oh, you get this, and then it kind of like
it was like it was medium bodied, it felt like, but it was like the mouthfeel
thinner. I
A little thinner on the mouthfeel, a little softer. Didn't have the
Soft,
carbonation that I was wanting. Yeah, I didn't have the lift, and I think the lift would have brought out a little more things. Um, I don't know. It just and I almost got like a peppery thing or something, like a pepper. Maybe I'm getting the cheese is what's doing it to me or something. But the cheese curds themselves was not bad at all. It was really good. I thought that was delicious. A little imbalanced with the garlic, but that's kind of what they were wanting to push anyway. It did have that kind of like squeaky kind of through the teeth kind of squeaky cheese thing, like Swiss cheese or something like that. A little harder, a little more dense, but very good curds, man. They'd be really good. That would be so good fried with ranch or blue cheese dressing or something like that. Good Lord. Yeah, so I'd have to give that like a 94 out of 100 maybe. Yeah, 94 out of 100 sounds reasonable. The mix together was not good. It brought a very big tinny metallic like copper penny kind of taste maybe. Just not bringing out, not enhancing either or. It just like you got the garlic, you got the cheese, and that was it. But then you drink the beer with it, and it's like penny, and you're like, "Fuck, pennies with garlic curds. That's great." So it wasn't that great. Like I was eating blood, vampires, but it makes sense. It makes sense in the end. It just wasn't good. So I would go with like a I don't know, like a 78 out of 100 on the mix. Not what I'll be doing again. So that's that. All right, so let's open it up to the panel. Let's get our promotions going. Let me mix everyone up here. Let's get everyone going. All right, there you go. Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. All right. One thing I missed about this cheese: if they did this same stuff and they did like an age reserve cheddar,
Nice.
good. Morale and leek goes really well together. Other than that, Thursday night beer session is going to happen with the new format. I've said it a bunch of times so far. We're going to have one person panel, or two person panel, me and another beer tuber, and we'll bring two beers, do two reviews, very casual. Anybody can join. But yeah, I'm gonna get with the boys after this. We'll talk about some things and schedules and what's everybody doing. So, but yeah, I'd like to kick it off a couple times to some of the OGs from my community, and then branch out, open to, like I said, anybody. Other than that, go check out. Who are we gonna check out? Oh boy, Alex the Beer Master, Thursday nights around 10:30. You can go hang out on Alex and Friends. And my other shout out is going to be LEP TV right before that. 9 o'clock. Hot Seat. Go check him out. Good dude. Many shout outs on the side. Cheers to Joe, the Beer Patrol, FLX, all those boys for, I don't know. They've been supporting. They've been coming by talking to me, and I appreciate it. It's cool. Nice guys. So,
Oh, yeah.
cheers, boys.
Sure. Cheers. Cheers.
Right. Shout out to me. Tomorrow 9 p.m. We did a tier list on light beers. So if you want, you could pick two beers side by side. But if you really just wanted to pick two different light beers that you wanted to compare, maybe you thought that you didn't agree with the tier list. It's whatever. Just bring two light beers, compare them, and we're gonna hang out and just we might keep it full panel, kind of present what we got, and then keep a full panel, and then just kind of talk as we go. That way, we don't have one person up on the screen for 20 minutes, considering we're going to be reviewing two beers at once. Make it a little bit more of like an open bar style kind of hangout review. Look out for that tomorrow. Dropping some more beer reviews. I did a whiskey review recently, about probably like a month ago. Go check that out. I'm gonna get more into my other liquor reviews. Shout out to other people. Check out Thomas Mello 75. Does his Wild Card Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And who else? I'll shout out Josh Last Beer. Beer Bowl discussion Sundays, 8 p.m. Sometimes, not all the time. But just go show some love. He's almost at 100 subs. Go drop him a sub if you're not already subbed to him. And yeah, I'll leave it at 2. So cheers.
Cool. Cheers, man.
I shouldn't
All right.
cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna cheers this one.
Sorry that beer. Yeah. Damn it. All right. Bourbon Bounty. Cheers, man. All right.
All right. Well, I have my 50-point inspection videos coming out 3 times a week as of right now. Live show on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It is called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. As far as shouting someone out, I like to shout out Imperfectly Me Crafts, Mallory and Shu. They're just a good couple. They make fun videos to watch, informative videos as well of the what the hell they call breweries that they go to, and yeah, they do quite a bit of stuff at the breweries, as well as their home setup stuff that they're doing some fun things.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think it was good.
Just they make it entertaining for sure.
Mhm.
The Oktoberfest one, she was the beer nymph.
Yeah.
I think it was. She snuck out from behind a tree, and he came out and he had this beer costume on, but you can only see the backside because you never see Chu's face. And he's dancing around. He puts a beer down. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's funny. Yeah. Cool. All right, man.
That's I'll just do the one because my brain's
That damn heat, man. No. All right. Well, cool.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. All right. So, yeah, next week, the same thing. Just bring what you want. Beer and cheese, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 my time. Wednesday tomorrow will be 3 o'clock my time, 6 your time on the East. And it will be a Seinfeld thing. I need to go get a beer still for that. So what is that?
We all put it down here, boys.
It's my friend. It's a bowling ball. It's a balloon.
Does it have a face on it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And little ears.
Arms.
I don't know. I came home. This is just sitting here.
Are those little arms? I think there's little arms on it.
Is it arms? Oh, I thought.
I think so.
That's funny. Well, yeah. So I haven't put anything up. And we're brewing too. It's like I'm not going to get into my life, but I've been trying to catch up with it. So when I can, I will eventually. I may not do live. I might do like one live stream of brewing once every 2 months or something, because I kind of want to. I don't want to waste my beer. I end up fucking up and getting too drunk, but I do love brewing with the panel. It's fun, even in like when you have people. When you're brewing with people, it's so fun, and that's what it feels like on a live stream. So it's kind of. I may change my mind on that, but I do want to. I need to make my next one's going to be a NEPA for sure, not a double NEPA. It'll be a 7.2. I've already come up with a recipe and put that up, so hopefully that'll work out. I've got a couple yeast packages from the Helio Gazer one from with a big old thiol bite. So I'm really looking forward to that from Omega. Thanks to Bumpy mentioning that those guys are great. But other than that, I want to mention a couple people. Chappie's Tiki Bar, man. He's in the alcohol realm and a very cool dude. He's from Canada. I don't know if you guys have seen his stuff, but he's really nice and he's a really cool guy. And he likes to go to a lot of places, a lot of tiki bar kind of places. And he always shows like how to mix a drink or whatever. And he's got, 1.14 thousand subscribers. A dude to talk to. He's got a lot of people watching his stuff though. So his turnaround is really nice. Go check him out. His last thing was a new patio sip and dip. He's got like mermaids swimming in a tank and shit. It's kind of cool, like a big tiki bar. And then of course Dickie's beer reviews, man. He's put up a couple videos. Last one was a beer review from Shoe Tree Brewing, Brunswick Blonde. So he did a blonde, and then he has a league. He's in a league bowl. He's in a bowling league, so that's cool. So he shows himself bowling there. Go check him out. That's all I got there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate the chat. Awesome chat tonight. Thank you so much for being here, showing your support as always. And thank you guys on the panel. I appreciate your support as well so much. Thanks for being here and helping me out. We all help each other out quite well, and we've got a great community. So, cheers, woo! Cheers to Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, East Coast Elky Reviews, and Bumpy Road Brews.
Pray for Bumpy's guts.
Yeah. All right, so you guys take it easy. Have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world, but not after one more sip if you got it. Right on, man. Ooh.